Good morning, everyone. My name is Sunny Thakur, and today the both parties have stand in front of you because they were debating that hostel life is good and home life is good. But as we want to conclude that who is the which life is much better than its. So in front of us, the Jatin is standing, and he will say about the hostel life is good. So how you are thinking that the hostel life is good rather than the home life? Because in the hostel life there is no one who can always who can also who always keep eye on us 24 into 7 hours, and if there will be no one who can guide who can keep eye on us 24 into 7 hours, so definitely we can do anything whatever we want to do, and we can also study. And when we are in the home, we are present in the our home. So then some most of the times what happened, our mothers, our parents gives us to work, you should do this, you should do this, because you are sitting idle, you are doing nothing. If a person who wants to study, so he will never study, because our parents is giving us work, you should do this, you should do this. So the person will never study who is sitting in his and her. If a person is studying in the hostel, so definitely he can study. So as Jatin is saying that as we are living the life of home hostel, so we can live our life with politeness, means without any nonsense. So as he is raising a major point, because I think that it is also good, because we get some time, by this we can improve our skills. So I would like to ask this point from Sushma that how she thinks about it. Yes, home life is better more than hostel life because we have a lot of opportunity. Like we are living here, so we can study. Also, we can manage it. Yeah. We can manage our family, and like sometimes we are going to in the wrong way. So parents support us, and parents teach us. Next time you will not do this work. And I have seen many students in hostels. They first of all they have no manners how to talk with anyone, and they don't know, like sometimes any relatives relatives come in our home, so just that time they ignore, and they don't ask why you come. Why? So why have you come? That's why home life is better more than hostel life. So, as after concluding this point, I thought that it is also right. I agree from this point, because sometimes we think that the sacrament, because a sacrament play a major role in our life, and that we gain only from our family. And second thing is that loving and caring is also most important, as she mentioned. So I want to ask that will they get loving, caring, and sacrament from hostel life? Yes, they are getting it. If their parents have taught them some manners, some etiquette, so definitely they will never forget their etiquettes, their manners, their goodness, their good kind-heartedness. It's totally up to the student. If he has some maturity, he can do anything. And I also want to say the person who is studying in the hostel, he is very mature person than the home person who is just sitting idle at home, and he is just doing nothing. But the student who is living in the hostel, so he has a very good knowledge about the outside, how where should I spend the money, where should I invest the money, what the things I should bring, what the things I should do. Or if he is very mature, so definitely he will not indulge in bad habits. If he really wants to indulge, so he can indulge with the in front of our parents. It's totally up to the student if he really wants to become sincere, so definitely he can become. So as after hearing his views, it is the point that he wants to convey that if someone is living in a hostel life, so he can live his life with politeness, means he can live without indulging in any bad company. But as he is saying that if someone is living in home life, so he can indulge in bad company. So I want to ask that how can he be away from that bad company if someone is living in home? Yes, first of all, we can save our time, and we can save money, and we have a like we are living with family, so first of all we are safe, and first we are safe, and hostel life is not safe, and like we are living at home, so we can study also, and we can learn a lot of things there. And I have seen many students in hostel, and just they are passing the time, they don't do study, and like you can take example hostel student I have seen, they are drinking alcohol, just they are doing time pass, and they are wasting money in the hostel, they are wasting money in hostel students. Like, but if we are living with family, so we can first of all we can save money, and we can like sometimes we are doing bad activities, so parents support them, and like children are drinking alcohol and they have no manners and they misbehave with family. So what is the benefits for they are they are living hostel, and parents think like in our children are living in hostel, so they have a manners, and after some time they will they will bring glory to us. They will bring glory to us.
So as Susma is saying that if someone is living in hostel life, so here we cannot make an eye on them because they are free from their parents and they can be easily indulged in bad company. They will start taking an alcohol and taking an bad activity or toxic incident, which will cause harmful for them. So I want to ask from Jatin that now what is your opinion about this?
If he really wants to indulge in bad activities, if he really wants to do toxication, so he can also do intoxication in front of our parents. I also know there are few 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 children those are doing toxication and they are also living in my street, and I also know few people those are doing intoxication, they are indulging bad activities and such activities, and they are also living in the home, so it's totally up to the children. If he really wants to indulge in the intoxication, so he can definitely indulge. If he doesn't want to indulge in intoxication, so definitely he will want to indulge. And if I want to talk about the hostel student, so I have also spent it for 3 years. So I have not still I have not indulged in any intoxication things. It's totally up to children. If he really wants to indulge, so definitely nobody can stop him.
So as Jatin is saying that it is depend on the us that how we are improving and how we are decreasing because it is on us self control that if we are taking alcohol and in front of our parents, so it is the manner or the segment. If someone is living in home life, then also he is showing that how he has been made by his parents because how the how segment has enacted. So I want to ask from Sushma that. What do you think about that? Home life is better.
Yes, home life is better. Like sometimes you are doing bad activities, so first of all,
Family knows.
family knows, and what activities you are doing, and family also teach them, and next time you will not repeat again this mistake, and you can learn like if you are living with family, so you can learn how to respect other people and how to talk with other people, and like you are living here, so that time you feel alone, and like sometimes you are facing difficulties, so there
There is no one to make you understand.
there is no one to make him understand, and you are facing difficulties alone, but you are sometimes we have no money and we have need to money, so like we are living here, so what will you support?
But
How will you support there? But like if you are living with family, so that time if you are facing any problem, so family ask him what is your
what is the problem?
what is your problem, and family solve problem, and so home life is better more than hostel life.
So as he is raising a point which is more good and more important because if you are living in a hostel life, you cannot find anyone that who will support you in your bad time, who will give you supports that that mistake you have done. So no problem. it has been done by everyone. So there is no one to support us like this way. But in family, you can find every member that who gives you support and who makes you who make eye on you. And if something mistake you have done, so they have also the resolution. But it is not like in hostel. So as she is raising a good point, so I want to ask from Jatin that in hostel, do you think that there is anyone that who will give us support?
Yes, in the hostel we have our mentors and also we have our friends who can also guide us, who can also teach us. You should do this, you should try this, and you should not do this. You should never ever try this thing because it is bad, it is good. And after the parents, we have our only mentors and the friends. They can because our parents will never.
How long will they be with us?
How long they will with us. After the parents, we have only our friends, our mentors. They can also guide us if we are not present at home. So the our parents do not have very much knowledge about this world, but our friends and our mentors have very much knowledge about this world. So they can also guide us. They can also teach us. You should do this. You should not do this. And after the home, we have only our friends with whom we can share anything. We cannot share each and everything with our parents. And I am also sure about it. You will, Sunny, you will also not share each and everything with your parents. So there are most of the people they children and students they doesn't share each and everything with their own parents. We can share each and everything with our friends. They can also help us to grow.
To get us out.
To get us out, they can also guide us. So after the parents, we have our friends and mentors. So they can also.
So uh, today we have consulted a very nice debate. So now we are going to wind up this session. So I would like to thank you to all of you that to pay attention regard us. So thank you all of you.